Hi, my name is Rachel, and I live in Arizona in the United States, and I'm making this video for the Esperanto Lives campaign. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is what is Esperanto? Esperanto is a created language, which means that a human invented it, and it was created over 100 years ago with the intention of being a neutral international language. So the creator Zamenhof had two goals with Esperanto. The first was that it would be a universal second language. So the idea was that everyone would learn Esperanto in addition to their native language. And so when people came together for commerce or whatever, instead of having the inherent advantages and disadvantages that come with using one person's native language and not another person's native language, they could both use Esperanto and it would just kind of make everything more fair. So his second goal was to make a very logical language that would be very fast and easy to learn. And it's actually engineered to be as easy to learn as possible. Like, Zamenhof examined natural languages and he tried to kind of find the baseline of language for communication. So all sorts of things like irregular verbs and grammar exceptions and all that. He removed as much of that from Esperanto as he could, so that when you're learning it, you can focus a bit less on memorization and a bit more on getting your point across. So it was hoped that with this neutral, easy to learn language, it could be used as a tool to foster peace and international understanding. And I honestly believe that arguably Esperanto has accomplished those goals. Like, it might not be the official language of the UN, it might not be spoken by everyone on Earth, but within the Esperanto community, I think it really has helped to foster international friendships, which is really pretty incredible if you think about it. Like, this language has survived for over 100 years. And a long time ago, communication was not as trivial as it is today. So to communicate across oceans, across continents, people had to put a letter on a boat and wait for months and then wait more months to get a response. But people really did that. So I feel like the Esperanto community has kind of like this history and this legacy of bringing people together from different sides of the world. And now with the internet, it's so much easier. With instantaneous global communication, you can find people in pretty much any country. And if you don't speak their language and they don't speak yours, but you both speak Esperanto, you instantly have a window into someone else's background, into their culture. And it works. It really does. And Esperanto definitely also works on the level of being an easy language to learn. If you ask anyone in the Esperanto community about their experiences studying Esperanto versus a natural language, they will tell you that Esperanto is definitely much easier. So it's really kind of cool, honestly, that a human was able to create a language with these goals, and it works. It's really cool. So I discovered Esperanto when I was 13 years old. I found a book in the library and I learned everything in the book in probably 2 or 3 months. And it was really incredible to me just how much I could say, just from having studied with such a short time. Unfortunately, I was too shy at that time to really seek out groups to practice with, so I forgot it for a long time, but now, recently, I've managed to find other people who are interested in this language, and my Esperanto has gotten better than ever before. So it's really fantastic. I really love it. I feel like the Duolingo course that came out this past summer for Esperanto has really, really been helpful, and it's helped to expand the community, and I definitely have found it helpful. So I recommend the Duolingo course if you're interested in Esperanto. And so you might be saying, if someone were to say to me, like, okay, so it's really easy and you can meet people, but why should I learn Esperanto? I would say there's tons of valid reasons, but to me, the biggest reason is the people. For sure. Like, the Esperanto community is so diverse, not even just people from all the countries in the world, but also different backgrounds, different opinions, different beliefs, different careers and specialties. Like, the Esperanto community really has a little bit of everything. And you can find anything too, like articles, podcasts, music, anything you can imagine. And it's been created by people in the community, usually in their free time, just because they really love the language and they really want to bring their specialty to it. And and any one of those people, like musicians, astrophysicists, whoever, will probably be so happy to get to know you and to communicate with you. Even if you just show like a little bit of interest in Esperanto, like if you're learning it, if you've learned to speak a little bit, or even if you haven't started learning but you're interested in doing it, they are so welcoming. The Esperanto community, I feel like, is the most welcoming community I've ever been a part of. They are just so glad to bring more people into this amazing international community. And so that's definitely why you should learn Esperanto, to be a part of that. I guess that's it for this video. If you're interested in Esperanto, you should definitely look for other videos with the hashtag Esperanto Lives, and check out the Duolingo course, and I'll put some links to that and maybe some other things in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.